DreamWorks, thank you for making this awesome movie. You go through the horrible trolls, and you made the amazing Boss Baby to this. Hey guys, it's Knox Michelson here, and it's time for me to do a review on Captain Underpants. Came out in 2017. So basically the plot is about George and Harold. They're best friends, they do pranks and stuff, and they live in a treehouse. But then they get sent to the principal's office with Mr. Krupp. He's tired of them doing pranks, and then he was about to separate them in separate classes. But George and Harold are not going to be in separate classes, so they have a plan, use the hypno ring to hypnotize him. And then they made him silly things and make a monkey and a gorilla, and then they snap him to make him the coolest superhero of all time. That's right, the coolest superhero is Captain Underpants. And he was like, tra-la-la. But suddenly he jumps out. But then Professor Poopy Pants rises. He's become a science teacher. So it's up to George and Harold and Captain Underpants to save the planet. That's basically what the plot is. Now, you guys know if you follow, you know I love Captain Underpants. It's a huge part of my childhood. Amazing movie. And it's based on the books by Dave Pilkey. I read the books non-stop as a kid. That's right. I used to love these books as a kid. And now, I used to love this movie. My favorites are SpongeBob, Captain Underpants, Minions, and the Lego Movie. Both four are my favorite movies. This movie's great. It's way better than Arthur and the Invisibles. Yeah, Arthur and the Invisibles is the worst NGM movie I ever seen in my life in 2007. And also, The Addams Family is a great movie. I enjoy The Addams Family. And anyway, the story is great. The characters are great. The animation is great. The jokes only make me laugh. And it includes the whoopee cushions because I love whoopee cushions. And the cast is a great cast. So let's talk about the characters. George Beer is actually my favorite character in the movie. He's played by Kevin Hart, who's also playing the Secret Life of Pets movie. He's played by Snowball. And then we had Ed Helms, played by Mr. Krupp. And we had Mr. Krupp, played by Ed Helms. He also played in Dr. Seuss the Lorax. And Thomas Middleditch, he's a great character. Harold Hutchins, he's a great character. And Professor Poopy Pants, he's a great villain. He played by Nick Kroll. He also played Uncle Fester for the Addams Family 2019. And he also played in the sequel. And also, this movie is a great way to make this movie. I enjoyed this movie. It's the best DreamWorks movie ever. It's way better than Trolls because I despise Trolls. This is the best animation movie I've seen in my life. And then we had the ending where it kind of copied the Lego Movie with the Duplos. And then Captain Underpants. And then basically a lot of talking toilets on the loose. And that's basically the movie ends. Anyway, this movie's great. I love this movie. And it definitely gets a 10 out of 10. It's basically a masterpiece. Congratulations, Captain Underpants. You are a masterpiece. I love you, Captain Underpants. You're my favorite superhero movie ever. Also, anyway, back to the characters. And that kid was locked in the drawer. I love this kid. He's always going to lock in the drawer. Imagine me when I was in the locker. I would do that for being bored. Anyway, Edith, she's a great character. I love Edith. She also made this casserole. And Mr. Krupp says, "It smells spicy." This movie's great. And this character's great. And Melvin was a great character. He's way better than that nerdy kid from Arthur and the Invisibles. I don't remember his name. And that kid and the boy from Super Y. And also Captain Underpants had his own Netflix series. Now, like the Epic Tales of Captain Underpants. I used to like the show, and it's a masterpiece. I love the show. It brings me back to the old memories. This show was released in 2018. I hope they make new episodes of the Epic Tales of Captain Underpants. I hope. So anyway, this movie's great. I hope this movie will be a great movie for the whole family. And also, this movie will be an amazing, awesome movie masterpiece. It's underwear masterpiece. Because I love this masterpiece. And also, in June 2nd, 2022, it's going to have its 6th anniversary. I can't wait for 6th anniversary of Captain Underpants. Because Captain Underpants was my favorite superhero. I enjoyed that superhero. And also, DreamWorks is making the next movie. And also, it's the final 20th Century Fox / DreamWorks movie of 20th Century Fox. And also they made the next movie like How to Train Your Dragon and Hidden World, the first Universal Studios and DreamWorks movie. Anyway, this movie's great. I love that movie. My favorite DreamWorks movie are Madagascar, Kung Fu Panda, and Shrek, and also Turbo, and Boss Baby, and that's it. So basically, guys, go to goodbye.